Damn, this nigga got a whole goddamn. He really got a blog.
Alright, T. Whitey, welcome to Music Speaks TV.
Please.
Alright, now this is an artist that, like I said, I've been knowing about for years and years now, so we just wanted to bring him on the platform and give our subscribers, you know what I'm saying, more of the history and maybe find out some stuff that we didn't know as fans ourselves. So let's start at like when I got to know you, before we go back to like the beginning. You know what I'm saying? I remember You Don't Know Me. It was a song with, I forgot the artist that was on it.
Nick Baby.
Nick Baby, okay. So let's start from there. Like, where was that song shot at?
We shot You Don't Know Me in Gainesville, Florida. Deucey Do Film shot that at the time.
Deucey, okay. Yeah. And that was like when I just got familiar with you. You dropped that, and then I started seeing you do like a lot of the mic checks.
Right.
Florida mic checks and stuff like that.
Right.
So then you came back with Money All I Know. And that's what really made me a fan. I was like, this shit sounds different.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I want to talk about that record. If you can take us back to the mindset back then a little bit. Like, what brought out that record back then? Like,
well, you know, back then I was like, I really made the song in like 2009. And I ain't even really like that song at first, but everybody else was like, bro, this him. I made that bit, dog, because I was deep on 43rd, you know what I'm saying? And, like, I was in the trenches, bro, and it was like, you know, I'm sitting there, dog, it's like everything that was worth having, money was needed to get it. Everything that was you know, even all my life essentials, just, I needed that money, and it's like, and I was getting money. It wasn't on a major scale. Back then I thought I was that nigga, and I thought, boy, these little couple racks, well, I'm him. But, you know, I was getting a little piece of change, and, you know, I was like, man, this is all I really know is money. It's like, it's from, even when I was younger than that, before I started rapping, I was working. Like, I had a summer job. Like, my mom always made me to get some type of money. Before I even had a job, bitches don't even know this, dog. I used to fucking bleach pants. Before they started bleaching them, I bleached pants and I draw like different characters on them. Like I draw like Mickey Mouses on them and SpongeBob's on them. I'm in middle school and shit. SpongeBob, and I sell them. Like people was actually buying them bitches, and I'm a super jet at the time. I think I'm like, shit, about 12, 11, 12, and I could draw like a bitch too. So I'm like, I'm really like bleaching, paying. My mom used to get mad at me at first until she seen the talent. And then I started making a little bread off that. So I was really getting money hustling before I really knew what hustling was. I was getting money off really all I know.
Right. So you always been creative and had like an entrepreneur spirit from a young age?
Right, from an early age. Levi's at an early stage. Nice. You know what I mean? Like, I've always had some type of a goal. It wasn't just sitting there waiting on a handout. I was drawing and selling my artwork.
Gotcha. So, and you said you were doing that before you started music.
I was drawing before I started music.
Okay.
I didn't start music till I got locked up in my program, and at by this time I was 15.
15.
So
okay.
That's when I really started doing music. You know, niggas was in that bit beating off the desk, rapping and shit. And I was actually writing poetry. I used to write poetry like a bitch, because my little ex back then, you know, I'm 15, 14, she broke my heart. So, you know, I ain't know what to do, bitch. I mean, this bitch finna cry. I can't cry because I'm in the ground. All these niggas around, this boy gonna think I'm sweet. I was busting shit up and all. I was like, no, I can't cry around these niggas, dog. This crazy. Let me write this poetry. So I was writing poetry. And I seen them niggas over there beating on the desk and rapping and shit. I'm like, damn, man. This poetry shit too sweet. Kick that shit off the desk. Let me rap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I just started rapping from there.
So basically you took the poetry and just...
I took the poetry and I just reverted it into rhythm and blues. I've always loved music. And that was when I was 15. Like my mama always used to sing old time music and just be... She ain't really like the rap shit, but she loved music, real music, from Al Green, the Kool in the Gang, the Gladys Knights and the Pills. And she just loved all the, you know, the older music, Anita Baker, you know, so I always had music instilled in me since infancy. So.
Gotcha. And like, when did you start getting? You said you started at 15, like when you were in the program. But like, when did you start getting serious about it? Like, as far as, and you realized it could be a career.
I ain't gonna lie, when I first started doing this shit, man, this music, I was in the ground, I was in level 6, Haitian Youth Academy. Whoever know me, they know it. They should really know how I got in the grill with any one of you niggas, bust niggas up like that. But, you know, back to the situation, like, I really ain't know how to rap. My shit was weak as fuck, I ain't gonna lie, but I knew I loved the shit. So, when I got out, I was 17. I did, like, damn near a year and a half, 2 years in that damn program. It was a level 6, too. Bitch, I stayed in that bitch. I was bucking like a bitch and had to stay in the longer switch from Charlie doing the Alpha Dorm, but that's a whole nother story. So when I got out, I was about 17 now, and I got out here. All my niggas was in school still, and shit. I got my GED and did my FCAT while I was in there because I thought I was smarter than all you niggas. I was like, man, I'm smarter than all these niggas. I don't need this shit. And I should have did that shit though. I should have stayed my stupid ass in school. But shit, I got out. I already had my diploma, so I went to Santa Fe for a little bit. And when I was in Santa Fe, I just kind of, that's when I first got in the studio when I was out at Santa Fe Point at the time. So I'm at Santa Fe Point. I'm in the studio. I'm doing my little Thug Thizzle. And the song we made, me and Joe M16. And from there, I just was like, and I didn't think about it, man. I was flagging like a bitch. I ain't even having M16, but I had a little 22. That bitch would have shot the shit out your stupid ass, though. Shit, that bitch would have shot. I kept that little 22, real pea shooter. If I had to pull that bitch on the nigga like, nigga wasn't even scared. Nigga like, man, you gonna shoot me with your pea shooter? What's up? I'm like, damn, fuck, nigga, get your fucking ass back, nigga. Fuck wrong with you? Nigga ain't even respect my shit, but little dude popping. You know what I'm saying? Nigga ain't respect that bitch. Nigga finna beat my ass out there, a big ass nigga too. I was finna hit that nigga right in the knee with that bitch. But yeah, dog, Santa Fe, I made my first song. So I about 17. I ain't started taking the shit serious until I was in my 20s. Okay. I ain't really know what I was doing till.
After like more life experiences?
After I got more life experiences and I stopped trying to be too hard. Because at first I was trying to be a little too hard. A little harder than I was. You know, I always grit. But, you know, it just some of the music, it was fiction. Is that right? Yeah, it's fiction. It was fiction. The shit wasn't reality, and it really wasn't me. You know what I'm saying? Like once I got out that fictionist box, then I started really like tuning into the real me and
create your own lane,
creating my own lane, and not trying to sound too deep or trying to sound too hard or too gangster. Just no matter how that, just giving them my real voice, no matter if it's reciprocated or not.
Facts, because that's one thing that like always made me like watch what you had going on because you were different. You know what I'm saying? The music sounded different. You always gonna keep a song, like I said, from Band-Aids to Getting Money All I Know to even the new one you got, Hating to Come Up. You know what I'm saying? Like they catchy. It's like you keep a hit single and your hustle speaks for itself. You know what I'm saying? So I always respected it from even back then. But I want to talk about the Band-Aids single more.
All right.
Band-Aids, like, can you break down the meaning of it?
Band-Aids is an acronym for by any means necessary, do as I do zealously. In life, you're going to go through shit, you're going to fall down, you're going to get bruised up, you're going to get scraped up, you put that Band-Aid on and you keep pushing, you get to that money. Band-Aids, a lot of people are like, why is he rapping about Band-Aids? This shit is about money on, like them scuns, like Band-Aids, by any means necessary. Bitch, I'm going to get this shit, dog, regardless of what a bitch say, by any means necessary. I'm going to pull this shit out and I'm going to flick this bitch up from every motherfucking angle, nigga. And this is how the shit gonna be when niggas is out there. I'm talking about, but this is Band-Aids, though. I ain't flaunting anything. Niggas think I'm better than nobody. Listen, but this is what this shit is about. Band-Aids, man. By any means necessary, do what I gotta do to get this motherfucking cheddar. You know what I'm saying? This is what it is and this is what it's gonna be. So that's what really what Band-Aids is about. And thanks to Band-Aids, a nigga was, got a chance to go fly out the country and make them Band-Aids. Shit straight up and down like 6 o'clock. Before I'm done with the interview, all you niggas gonna be saying, boy, this shit straight up and down like 6 o'clock. Well, that's what it is. You feel me?
All right, so you just spoke on Band-Aids taking you overseas. I definitely want to get into that.
All right.
You shot a video over there, right?
I shot 1, 2, 3. I shot 4 videos over there. 4 videos,
okay.
Yeah.
And Band-Aids was one of them.
Band-Aids was one of them.
Okay. And who shot the video over there? Was it somebody from here that came out there with you, or was it somebody over there?
No, well, my boy Daniel with Home Chill Recording. I think it was with Home Chill Recording and Home Chill and Sangre. He shot my Dirty Diana video. Now with my Band-Aids video, I had somebody hold the camera for me while I was over there. Gotcha. That shot it. I can't think of the jit name, but he really wasn't from over there with Band-Aids. He just shot the visuals, and I brought that footage back over here and let Run the Track edit it. Okay. From Orlando. So, but I shot Dirty Diana. Daniel, who Home Chill and Sangre Home Chill Recording, he shot Dirty Diana. My video Bon Varm, featuring Hello Mickle and Seasoning. My boy Asker, Asger, he shot it. Asker. I can, they language is a little different. So. Yeah. But yeah, he shot those videos.
All right. So how many times have you been over there total?
I started in 2016. Okay. So I've been over there for 2016, 17, and 18. Gotcha. So yeah.
And what's the one major difference between over there and overseas and America, in your point of view?
It's a lot of difference. It's like overseas, it's like I notice how spoiled we is over here. Like just as Americans, like all day we like this all day. We like this all single day. Kids, everything, we like this all day. Yeah. And over there I see it's a lot of physical activities. Like they playing soccer, I guess they call it football. They playing soccer. They build. I saw the kids was outside. It was actually using sticks to build shit with. I feel like it's less cost efficient over there too. Like a lot of places I stayed at or went at, they didn't have it was no lights. With no lights in there, and everything was real small. The toilet was like small as this chair right here, and like the shower was like right here. So I could take a shit and take a shower at the same time. Like I had to be in this shit in the shower. Like shit was great. Shit was crazy as fuck. The stove was small. The refrigerators was small. And I noticed when I was over there, it was I remember I got a cup of water. He gave me a cup of water, and I was like, man, you got some ice? He was like, he looked at me like, damn, you spoiled American bitch. I'm like, damn. He was like, the water is just fine cold, man. It's just fine. I was like, oh shit, my bad, bro. Shit, that bill, they got the best water though over there anyway. So I just noticed just how spoiled we is over here, man. We got so much, just material shit that I really ain't see too much over there. Like they didn't even have curtains. And a lot of the houses I was at, it was just wide open. So I'm looking I'm ready there, people telling boy, I wonder if I'm finna see something get painted in one of these windows over here. I was looking at that bit. Boy, who finna get painted? I'm ready to see one of these little dated babies get painted good, man. You finna gun their ass down from the top window. All bullshit. But yeah, man, the shit was just, it was a life-changing experience though. I just noticed how even the food is more pure over there than over here in the USA. Like we got all the extra, all the extra shit just in our food, and that's why I'm fat as shit now. You know what I'm saying? I was skinny as fuck 2 years ago, but we just the eating habits, just the energy, the air, bro, just everything.
Everything's different.
It's different. Yeah. It looked different. Looked like if you ever played Hitman. When he went through some of the time, that's how it look over there. Like, damn, where the hell I'm at? Shit crazy.
So as far as the hip hop scene over there, they respect the culture and they're real big into hip hop.
They definitely respect the culture, man. They love hip hop, man. I noticed there's a lot of soca music over there too. Shout out to the soca music makers too, and all the soca artists too over there. They make a lot of. Like my boy Super Soaker, shout out to him too. They make a lot of soca music, a lot of house. When I went to Distortion, it was a lot of house music. But it was the hip hop scene is major too. Like even though they rapping in Danish, I actually got a chance to do a couple features with a couple Danish artists, and they rapping in another language. They still it's on hip hop heavy. They know everything we know over here. Everything. From the Eminem to the 50 Cents to the to the Kodak Black. They thought I was Kodak Black when I walked down the road. Like, no, it ain't Kodak Black. Free act. But this boy is T. Whitey. Shit.
All right, so now let's get into the label. All right, CBCBA.
Right.
label. What's
CBCBA.
break that down.
CBCBA, Can't Bend, Can't Break Association.
All right.
Can't break, can't bend.
When did you establish it? Because I've been hearing about it for basically you've been stamping it ever since I've known you.
Right. Well, I really started it when I was in prison.
Okay.
It was like I was going through my trials and tribulations at the time. And, you know, niggas was telling me I couldn't do this and I couldn't do that and I was going to do this. And niggas was basically telling me, oh, before I even got sentenced or something, niggas was telling me how much time I'm finna get for my shit. At the time, I wasn't even convicted felon at the time like that. So it was like, I was like, you know what, through all the shit I've been through, all the treachery, through all the buffoonery that these niggas that I've been surrounded by, pure buffoonery. These niggas is buffooned, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I can't bend and I can't break. Like I'm gonna keep pushing, man. I'm gonna keep striving. I'm gonna diligently work no matter what obstacle I go through. Even if I have to shoot my own video, record my own self, I'm not gonna break. I'm not gonna bend. I'm gonna do it. You know, I'm gonna learn this shit. If I have to sit on Google for 100 hours, you know, I'm gonna learn whatever. Because if you can do it, I can do it. That's how I feel. If this man a millionaire, there's no way I can't be a millionaire because he's right. He's a man.
Right.
He's not a god. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, just from the outside looking in, like I said, because I've been following the label, and that's another thing that I respect about you is just how hands-on you are with every aspect of your career. You're not one of them that's just gonna pay you and forget about it, you know what I'm saying, and then just wait on your product. You're hands-on with the directing, the shooting, you know what I'm saying, your photo shoots. You got a rap vehicle that you just pulled up in outside. So
right.
You definitely.
I'm my second one. I got two of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the other one?
It's mainly a Whitey video. It's mainly a Whitey vehicle. It's like got more just me on it. So it's purple and white. And that one, it got me. It got a couple of my artists on there. It got former artists on there. It got my CD duplication company on there. It got my T-shirt printing company, my graphic design company. It got all my information on there, so you pretty much look on there. And like I was at the light, and they was like, "Hey, I need some CDs pressed up. You can do it?" I was like, "Yeah." What's your number? I had a card. Gave her the card. She looked on the truck. I just get the social media off the truck. Nice truck, and I drove off just like that. So I got a lot of attention from the truck, from the vehicles, just alone. People riding down the road taking pictures.
It's a billboard.
And it's a billboard. And people I ain't even know. Like, niggas hit me up like, "Damn, bro, boy, I could have wet you up." I'm like, "No, you couldn't have, bitch. I'm in the car behind the truck, bitch. I ain't even in there. Don't play with me, bitch. You thought I was in that motherfucker. Nigga took a picture of that bitch. I ain't even in the truck. I'm in the car behind the truck. I see niggas taking the picture. Yo, boy, I could have wet you up." I like, "No, boy, I'm right beside you, boy. You was wet as soon as you pulled that thing out that door." I swear. But yeah, man, it's got a lot of, you know what I'm saying, like, I got a lot of good feedback from the vehicle, and that was always a dream of me as an artist. I had an Astro van, and I wanted to wrap the van up. But then when they told me for what I wanted to bad, I like, you know what? Let me go ahead and dump this bitch down, bitch. Let me get me a truck and wrap that bitch up for like 3-4, and I'm good. You know what I mean? Right. But yeah, that was always a dream.
All right. So about the label, you mentioned other artists.
Right. Right now, officially, we CBCBA has I Am Ori, IAMORI, and right now she like on another level, man. Like her music is so like relatable for the people, and I be listening to it. You know, if you're a real nigga dog, any male, you riding in the car. You ain't riding in the car all day, nigga. You gonna ride in the car. You gonna be in your feelings. Yeah. Your chick gonna be listening to some shit. Y'all argued earlier that day. She gonna be listening to some shit, and the song gonna sound just like she talking about you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, I'm looking at her. She's singing that bit too. Her head moving. She happy as fuck singing that bit. Niggas ain't shit. Niggas ain't shit. Looking at you, looking at the road. I'll be there, like, bitch, I'm gonna turn this fuck ass shit. But you know, she make music for not just the women. She make real music. Like even as being a dude, cause you can't tell me that y'all niggas just ride around listen to drill music all day. Nigga, I dumb that bitch down late night. I will let niggas know though. Sometimes I do it for more social media, but I ain't gonna ride through the hood blasting my Stevie Wonder and shit. You know what I'm saying? But when I'm riding on that road late night, which I might put on some I'm gonna put that I Am Ori in. You see, y'all thought I was gonna say another. Now I'm gonna put the I Am Ori in. I'm gonna turn it up and I'm gonna be on my feelings. I'm being my feelings driving down the road singing. You know what I'm saying? Both hands on the wheel like a bitch do. That's what I'm gonna do. So she made solid music. She rap too though. You know, so she don't just sing. She rap too. And Right now, she's under her artist development stages. So she got a new single finna drop, Finish. I'm gonna let her tell y'all about that.
Gotcha.
And she got a video that's out right now, Lullaby. Me and her just did a song called Zapple. That shit. We did 2 songs. We got Scenario. We finna do the video to that. That bitch is off chart. So we just basically, we working, man. And right now, she's like the only artist that's officially
Gotcha. Yeah.
CBCBA. Like I have another artist that's kind of grazing the surface now. I don't know yet if it's gonna be official, but it might be. But as of right now, it's just I am Ori right now. So,
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Because artist development is important nowadays. The labels don't really do it.
Right. They want you to already have that shit set up. They want you to already have all the following, already have the EPKs, already have the fan base and the videos with the numbers, and they want you to have everything. And me as being an artist, I've been studying this shit for years. I've pretty much been learning the algorithms and the trajectory angle counts of this rap game. You know what I'm saying? The schematics.
How to move through it, yeah.
How to maneuver through this bitch.
Gotcha. All right, I want to touch on just the city of Gainesville briefly. How familiar, is the college scene one thing out there that affects like your promotional tactics? Do you hit the college? Because like I was always thinking like if I was there, that'd be my main sense of promotion out there. I'd be college. So maybe you can give me more of an insight of maybe like why people don't do it, or have you tried that route yet?
Gainesville where I'm from, man. Yeah, you might think it's a college town, but I know some niggas that lurk it. You know what I'm saying? It's like it ain't college. The college is just the college. So they pretty much got their own life. If you ain't on the university side. Like they don't have to. They tell the college kids anyway, don't mingle with the locals. Gotcha. So if you ain't over there on the college side, you ain't like you go to university and you go over here on the west side, deep in the west, and you go over here where the bricks at. You go back there on 43rd. You go Lake Road, Duval. Yeah. You gonna be like, boy, what the fuck I'm at? Well, this shit here crazy. These niggas out here. You go 8th Ave. You gonna be like, yeah, I ain't at the University of Florida no more. Okay. So it's like the college is its own, and it's just. I don't really promote through the college because I really don't promote through Gainesville as much because I've done so much in Gainesville already. I've hung flyers all up over Gainesville. Thousands of flyers to the city of Gainesville was calling like, bitch, you better come take these down or you getting a $5,000 fine. And I was like, bitch, we done put up 5,000 flyers. Ain't no way we can take all them down. You know what I mean? So it's like, even though the college is essential and it can help any artist, it's just like, I just feel like right now I don't direct toward the college. I do pretty much everywhere, not just Gainesville. I promote my music in different cities surrounding different countries, and you know what I'm saying? Like I will promote at the college. I have promoted at the college before. Gotcha. But it hasn't been lucrative for me. And, just as of right now, me and the vibe that I've been in at the college I haven't hit that yet. And when shit hit where it's supposed to hit it, I know every college and everybody gonna be on that meat swinging, trying to reach up to the tip. You know what I mean? So.
All right. So as far as the real Gainesville, let's get into that. Do you feel like a lot of city love or city hate? Or is it a mixture of both? I mean, it's a mixture with me, because the same people that don't fuck with me now have fucked with me before. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The same, but they loved me before. Even the jits that's older now, them same jits is in my old videos. If you type on YouTube MS 43rd, 43RD, you gonna see old weak video. They weak as fuck, but now they weak as fuck. Back then they were raw in the video, but now the visuals weak as fuck. But you'll see jits on that bit from 7, 8, 9, now they 19, 20. They've seen me. They've been a fan. I've given them dollars. I've been, I might have been in some of these niggas' houses, walking out there out of a bathroom, walking out there in sister's room, they jumping out their auntie window. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They'll tell it. So it's like, damn, I don't like that fucking nigga out there no more. Nigga jumping out my auntie window. You know what I'm saying? But this niggas, they've been a fan, before. So I remember the whole city at one time was behind a nigga, but sometimes you don't blow when people want you to blow.
and they kind of lose focus. Like it's like the focus on everybody's attention is always on the next big thing. So at first everybody was like, oh man, yeah, before the Whitey boy, get money, all I know, and then it's like, damn, nigga still ain't blew yet, man. I ain't finna blow, man. Da, da, da. You know what I mean? It's like you don't blow when people want you to blow. They not completely gone, because you know I get on that level of the TV status, they're going to come right back. Oh man, I told you were gonna blow, my nigga. I knew it. I knew you were gonna blow, boy. Hey, remember we were sitting on the green machine drinking that cheap nigga bill? I told you we were gonna blow. You know what I'm saying? So they there, but you know, it's just like a lot of people kind of lost interest, but I still get city love. No matter where I go, it's like I'm signing verbal autographs everywhere I go or giving hugs. You know what I mean? It's like, Whitey, boy, I see you doing your thing. Whitey, boy, T. Whitey, hey, who's he? Oh, who he? I can't even creep. Like, I want to creep. I can't creep. I was creeping one time. Like, yeah, well, listen, we finna go over here. Niggas don't know nothing about over here. We finna go on this side right here. We go eat over here. Get out the car, nigga. Beep, beep, Whitey. I'm like, damn, god damn, you see me? Oh, that was a girl, baby daddy. What the fuck going on? Nah, but you know, it's still love. Like it's still love. It's hate and it's love. And I don't really even acknowledge the hate because I don't see it. I don't even be around. Like I'm not easily accessible. Even when I'm in Gainesville, even though I moved, I still be in Gainesville a lot. So it's like, even when I'm there, I'm still not as easily accessible. You'll see me riding by, or you might see my truck riding by, and I might not be in it. You know what I mean? Or you will know that I'm shooting a video in the city, or see me doing something in the city. If you're not there, you're not gonna see me because I don't be on the scene like that. I'm not at these clubs unless booked, or unless I got a shoot at the club, or I'm not just in the scene. I'm in the scenes, but I'm not in the scenes. I'm not on the scene, but I'm in the scene. If it makes sense, what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
So still staying on Gainesville, I see one thing that you're doing that I kind of like is the Cypher series.
Right.
You're giving back to the city. So explain how you got the idea for that.
Hot Fire Cyphers. First, I started off with the Hot Fire Teen Cyphers, and really I had saw a couple ciphers that was done in the city, and it was just like the visuals wasn't there, man. The thought, the directing, the whole, it wasn't there, man. It's like, and I feel like as a city, and that's just with the whole 352, man. It's just, if we're gonna be doing it, we got to do it right. Like, it's like everybody watching, everybody critiquing. So at least try to have the best visuals behind it, the best concept where it's not just average. It's like we using our brain and we doing something. You know, we thought about this and we implemented it, and it's like, this shit is, boy, that shit raw, boy. How you put that together, boy? Like the first one I did, I themed it like a boxing match, because you know it's a cipher, so it's almost like it's head to head. You know what I mean? We did it at the boxing gym. Shout out Gladys Boxing Gym. And I hired my cameraman, soon to be Rich, from Orlando, to do my first one. And he came through with the drone, I came through with the truck, and I set it up like I wanted the shirts. I got the shirts done with all their names on it, and I was a referee. I had the sign girls, and I had food out there. I just wanted to theme it like it was an actual boxing match, even though it was a cipher. Just something different. I know people be scared of different, but it also is lucrative, because once it's done the first time, now it's like if somebody else tried to do it, they couldn't. It's like, oh yeah, Whitey did something similar to that. They always gonna compare that to what I had going on. When you do something different, now you're gonna have copycats come up under you and try to do basically the same thing or around that area. Because I also seen somebody did something that was in the boxing gym. Okay, I ain't get mad. I was inspired. Like, okay, I inspired them. You know what I mean? It's like I was the trendsetter at the time. But I started doing them because when it was Cypher done, nobody was doing it right. They're not teaching people about the business, because there's so many artists out here in Gainesville, 352, don't know nothing about business, BMI, ASCAP, Sound Exchange, BDS scans. They don't know shit about that. You feel what I'm saying? So as I'm doing these cyphers and investing my money in this shit, I'm making sure people are up to date on their knowledge. Listen, you got to get this done. If you're going to want to do the rap shit seriously, you got to be doing this and you got to be doing that. So I'm giving them knowledge too, because it was never given to me. So I feel like you know, back then all it took was somebody to tell me to get registered, to get my songs copywritten, and they don't do it the old way when you send it to yourself and the copyright. No, you go through copyright.gov. It costs a little money to do this shit. Like,
it's just the knowledge.
It's the knowledge, bro, and nigga ain't give me that knowledge back then. So I'm like, fuck it, bro. Even if it's not reciprocated, even if this man don't like me, even if I had bad blood with him, you know what? It's business. It ain't no feelings, it's business, bro. Hey, come on, bro. Let me show you this, bro. Get on this, because it's going to be beneficial. Now I got overseas people looking at it. Like right now, we doing an overseas cipher, home chill recordings, and CBCBA. Got a joint overseas cipher going on right now. We just did the last cipher. It's on my TEE space WHITEY Whitey YouTube page, and we finna run it, man. We you know, and yeah, that's why I started doing it, man, just to create that a different lane and to show people. Because I remember a couple of people said, man, you got all these people on the cipher, man, that bitch gonna be too long. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, but I bet you sit your fat ass right there and watch that bitch. Fat neck nigga, macaroni cheese, motherfucking ham hog tongue having that nigga. Shut your fuck ass up and don't be sitting here hating, dog. Nigga ain't on that hating ass shit. You see a nigga doing something great, but you should have said it. Damn, bro, how can I be a part of this? What, I can bring some pizza through? Fuck, nigga, I'm paying $1,200 $2,000 for this shit. I don't know these motherfuckers, but it's the point of having that. It's the 352 dog. You know, our free food game. Everybody eat. Yeah, that's how I feel. It's like I'm gonna give back, even if it's not reciprocated, because that's what God put in my heart to do. You know, niggas with the best heart be the most. You know, I get the most slack. I'll be going through the most shit mentally because they steady giving and the shit don't be reciprocated. But I don't even care. I'm gonna do as I do. You know what I mean? Regardless.
All right, and I want to get into the new single though, the new video you just dropped, "Hating to Come Up."
Got them hating cause they came up, I came up, now I treat them like a stranger, danger, everywhere packing a banger, the stanger, them crackers want me on a hanger, full of anger.
All right, bro.
Yeah,
that
man.
Hard. I like the video too.
I appreciate it.
How the video concept come apart? It was just...
Basically, like, cause I pretty much direct all my videos.
Gotcha. I've seen the locations were very good. I like the shop that you were in.
Right.
In the car, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right. It was basically to kind of showcase that you know, I'm not all the way there, so I don't want people to think, oh, he just the rich ass nigga, oh, he don't need nobody. I still need people. I need everybody. Everybody's gonna need somebody. But my mind is money. Like, even if I'm dead broke right now today, I'm never broke because my mind is I have a millionaire mindset. Right. So it's like I think you know, RP Reigns them. I think they had a video like that. It was millionaire mindset. It was millionaire dream, $1 million dream. You know, shouts out to you know, Beezy and that boy. You know, God bless the dead Reigns, dog. They had the video, and then that's how I feel like my mindset is. It's like I have millionaire dreams nightly. You know what I mean? So it's like even if I'm dead broke, I don't want people to get the wrong, you know, perception and think, oh, he got it all made. Oh, his shit don't stink. Yeah, my shit stink. I'm not better than nobody, but mentally, my mental is a lot better than the average nigga's mental. You see what I'm saying? So that whole video concept was just basically about me breaking through from the 43rd Whitey to T Whitey. Me being able to overcome obstacles and cut so many people off, regardless if it's my family, regardless if I laid in the bed with you, girl, for 10 years straight, you might have been toxic, or you might not have been motivating my mental, so I'm going to cut you off. You a stranger now. It was danger. You know what I mean? Like, I can't fuck with that. Like, I got to fuck with assets and not liabilities. So that's pretty much the concept around that song, and the video is just that kind of stepping stone from the 43rd Whitey on the bicycle in the song that you named Don't Know Me with Nick Baby. I was on a bicycle in the hood on that bitch. Even though I had a Mustang behind me, I'm on a bike in that bitch. I'm symbolizing the struggle. Shout out to Nick Baby too.
It was in the clothing clean.
I'm in the, you know what I mean? So it's like, in this one, it's like I'm shitty clean, like shitty clean alumni. You niggas ain't shitty clean. Like, I don't really want to talk. I'm shitty clean in that bitch, and it's like it's symbolizing that growth, dog. It's symbolizing that change between that transition between the young stupid ass Whitey to the more mature Whitey, and the being able to recognize and get away from buffoonery when I see it. You know what I mean? So that's pretty much it.
All right, so like I said, we covered pretty much the new single. So what I want to do is, if you can give all of our subscribers like where they can find you on all platforms. and the easiest way to get in contact with Whitey if they need you for anything.
Well, you can find me on MusicSpeakTV.com. Bitch, I'm on there. Yeah. So make sure you go look at me on that. I'm going to say that before I plug myself in, because I'm on that bitch, dog. Shout out to Music Speak TV. The long way. And you can find me on YouTube, T Whitey, T-E-E space, W-H-I-T-E-Y. SoundCloud is T Whitey. Google T Whitey. I'm on Pandora, Spotify, Google Play, Deezer, every social media platform that you can think of. I'm on it. If you Google T-E-E space W-H-I-T-E-Y. A lot of people just put T in the Whitey, but it's T-E-E space W-H-I-T-E-Y. My Instagram, Whitey43rd, W-H-I-T-E-Y, F-O-R-T-Y-T-H-I-R-D. Facebook, Whitey Fotrey, Whitey F-O-E-T-R-E-Y, and my Twitter is 43rd Whitey. So it's with the number 43 and then R-D Whitey. So I'm on pretty much every social platform you can think of. My website, MrLottie.wixsite.com. Booking, cbcba.manager@gmail.com. Book me. I'm going to come through that bitch with a real show. We're going to have them rackets out. I'm going to have them fees on deck. Y'all going to look good. I'm going to send a fee after she going to get in your chest like a trainer, bro. And we going to chill, drink good, smoke good, all that good shit.
And like I said, let's end it with where do you see Whitey in 5 years?
In 5 years, I see. I look at CBCBA as being the next, QC. You know what I'm saying? Like the next, not just Whitey. It's because it's bigger than Whitey, and that's what everything I do. I feel like it's bigger than me, and I'm not being too caught up in myself and being too selfish, but saying that it's a family. Like, is it being an entity where we pretty much cater to every need of in the entertainment business. If it's not movies, if it's not, co-directing, if it's not car wash shop, I want laundromat, I want a funeral home. Like, I see me actually being able to have CBCBA branch off in so many different businesses and entities. It's like I got my hand in so many different pots. Every millionaire I know got 10 to 15 different sources of income. So it's like, if he could do it, it all started off as something small. Everything started off with a thought, a dream, a thought, and then it was implemented, and it grew. Long as that consistency is there, and I'm gonna always push the brand. Like, nobody can push me more than I can push me. I can't expect to pay this man to push me, like, because I'm gonna get mad, because it's like, damn, nigga, I woke up at 7, you ain't started pushing me? And then nigga looking like, nigga, who the fuck you is? Nigga, I gotta wake up and feed my kid, nigga, fuck you. I'm like, nigga, fuck you, push my shit, bitch, I paid you. But you know what I'm saying? But it's like, that's why I push me so fucking hard, because I get on that bitch, I pay your ass to push me, bitch, and you ain't pushing me, and it's 2 in the morning. What you doing over there, bro? You sleep on me? Yeah. Whitey, bitch, I got kids. Whitey, my wife pregnant. Bruh, shit, I'm pregnant, bitch. I need some shit, bitch. You ain't looking at what I'm looking at. Bitch, this shit the next big thing. I ain't talking about just me. I'm talking about the entity and everybody I'm associated with. Like, when I look at Music Speak TV, I look at the next big thing, regardless if it's the biggest blog site out. You know what I mean? I look at every business that's doing something. When I look at my dog, I look at, bruh, this nigga is so smart. When I look at I Am Ori, the next big thing, you know what I mean? So it's like everybody I'm associated with, I know 5 years from now, 10 years from now, they all gonna be in places that they couldn't fathom of right now today. Because some things I've done now, if you would have asked me this 10 years ago, I wouldn't have been able to fathom it. But with that hard work put in, it can be implemented. You see what I mean? So,
like I said, before we bring your artists in and let them introduce themselves on the platform, any shout outs you want to leave with?
Any shout out?
Yeah, any shout outs.
Shout out Music Speak TV. You know what I'm saying? Shout out CBCBA, the family. Shout out all the DJs that I've worked with. All the video men that I've worked with. It's too many of y'all to name, but you know who you are. If you work with me, shout out you. Shout out to people I haven't worked with that I'm going to work with in the future too. My mom, my kids. Y'all know I love y'all little bad and little ugly glasses. Y'all know I love you. My Just shout out the grind, man. Shout out anybody that's out there working. It's no, it's no hate with me. I have no malice intentions or malice in my heart with no artist out there. I'm willing to work with pretty much every artist if it's beneficial or we are on the same level. You know what I mean? Or you're on a level above me, and because nobody gonna fuck with you if they can't benefit from you. That's just life, and I'm like that too. It could be good and it could be bad. I'm not gonna fuck with nothing that I feel like it's not going nowhere. It's beneath me. Like, why am I fucking with this? I can't gain shit from it. So and that's why I said I'm an asset too, and I like fucking with assets. So shout out to all the assets, man.
It's good to be used, never misused.
You see what I mean? So and my boy Nick, shout out, my significant other. And you know what I'm saying? That I never tell you niggas who. You niggas be guessing for days, bitch. Shout out to real niggas, man. Niggas out here getting money, man, and not with the buffoonery. Cause this shit straight up and down like 6 o'clock, like I said.